Happy spring break, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And as we have no school mass this week, I am creating this little Worship Wednesday video. And it's anticipation, of course, of St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow and a great feast for all of us to celebrate. I'm recording this on Monday, and I'm actually not in Kansas City. I am at the Lake of the Ozarks. I had the weekend off and came down here to just have some peace and quiet. It's been a fantastic few days, and I'm so grateful for the beauty of the lake and just a great opportunity to spend some time very quietly by myself. I also am wearing a gray sweatshirt because it's not yet St. Patrick's Day, so I'll wear green on Thursday, but for today, go Royals. I am so glad baseball is back, and I'm looking forward to the season ahead. We all love St. Patrick. He is such good news. There's a lot to celebrate on Thursday. I know we have parades and parties and lots of special occasions, but the life of St. Patrick itself is so inspiring. He had some real setbacks in his life. He was captured and taken as a slave to Ireland. He suffered a lot. He was forced to be a shepherd. He was cold and hungry and abandoned and often, I'm sure, questioned where his life was going. But when he finally escaped and returned to England, Patrick heard a real call to go back to Ireland. It's funny, to go back to the place where he had been a slave, to a place where he had been imprisoned against his will, that he was called to go back there, that's what God was asking him to do. Patrick heard the call and responded generously, and the rest is great history for him and for Ireland and for all of the world. That Patrick really developed Christianity in Ireland, and it was salvific, not only for the people of Ireland, but for Patrick himself, to answer God's call that way, to get over what must have been a very difficult grudge, having been held a prisoner there, to go back and do something good for people. It's a great example in the world today. We often get a very different example from a lot of people. So to see that Patrick was willing to listen to God's call, that he was willing to go wherever God sent him, and that he was willing to carry this faith and to let it be a blessing, not just for him, but for all the people around him. It's a great example. That's a lesson and a story that I think probably never goes out of style, never goes out of date as Christians. It's the story. It's how we follow Jesus, who did the very same thing. So as we celebrate St. Patrick, be joyful, be festive, be happy, and give thanks for the great example Patrick sets as a missionary, as a man of faith, and as somebody we can all imitate in our own way.